Okay, I'm gonna do one more before I fall asleep here. It's pretty getting late, so let me just think of a little ditty to play. This is going to be a review of Little Nemo and Slumberland. Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland. Which, at first glance, you look at it, you'll say it's a Japanese anime. It's not a Japanese anime, it's complete in English, it's all in English. It's a movie about a little boy, so if you were never a little boy, you might not like it. But, like, if you were a little boy, you're gonna like how this movie goes. Just to warn you, a warning on the first. Anyway, so Little Nemo, from the director of Home Alone and the director of Fantasia comes a 35 million animated classic. So I'm pretty sure Chris Columbus was the one who directed Home Alone. I don't know. Screenplay by Chris Columbus and Richard Outten. Okay, so I didn't know that. But now you do. So if you like the writing in Home Alone, then you'll like this. Let me think of some lines just to refresh you from Home Alone. There is, I'm eating ice cream and watching rubbish. You better come stop me. And there's also, look what you did, you little jerk. And there's also, I'm 8 years old. Do you think I would be home alone? I'm sorry, I just tooted. I hope I can edit that out. But another one is Buzz's girlfriend. Woof. And another one is I have to sleep in the hide bed with Fuller. He always wets the bed. And anyway, Little Nemo and Kevin. And Little Nemo, you're in good hands. Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland. I'm sorry, I got a little bit off topic. There's a lot going on. But yeah, screenplay is by Christopher Columbus, who directed, Home Alone. I think maybe one of the Harry Potter movies. Home Alone 2, Lost New York. Home Alone 3, Escape from the Bathroom. Home Alone 4, Meeting the Neighbors. And he also directed Homeward Bound 2. He directed Critters. So if you like any of those, then Little Nemo is going to have the same writing. So it's going to have lines like the ones from Home Alone that I just said. Mickey Rooney is one of the characters. He plays this frog-looking guy who is just a trickster. He's just looking to just trick. And Little Nemo falls in love with the princess. He steals. Oh, he doesn't steal the key, but he gets the key from the king of Slumberland, and opens up the door that lets in all the darkness and enslaves the king of Slumberland. So he, after he does that, then he needs to go into Nightmare Land to actually. He ends up actually saving Slumberland all on his lonesome. So it's quite an amazing story. And it's very truthful to a battle of just a good and evil battle. So Little Nympho is like going around on his bed, and his bed flies, for instance. I mean, for your information. And he goes through all this wonder, and it really is an adventure. It's a real adventure, and there's so many cool looking things in it that you have to just take it all in. It's hard to take it all in because there's just so much that it's hard to take it all in. So I pretty much summed it up there. It's not. It's really fun. It's kind of a little bit like if you had to compare it to a movie, you could compare it to Wizard of Oz meets like a Home Alone. So like you take the Wizard of Oz with its whimsy, and then you kind of mix it with lines like, let's think of a good one. We're the wet bandits, and lines like that, and toilet paper and water, and lines like that, and you just kind of mix those together, and then you get something that comes out to be Little Nemo, which is on the surface really cool, but once you get deeper, you see like a lot of deep meaning in it, and you'll definitely get opinions about this one. So I'd say watch it. I would give it 8 out of 10 stars, especially for a kids movie. This one, it's got like a more mature theme to it. Like there aren't boobs in it, but there's definitely a lot of emotion. So it has adult themes, but it is rated G for general audiences. So rated G, anybody can watch it. You could be 80 years old, you could be 110 years old and still enjoy this one. So unless you're blind, but there's still good songs in it. It's also a musical, much like All Dogs Go to Heaven. So I'd say watch it. I'd say you're probably gonna like it. Not too much wrong with it, but there's more good about it than bad about it. So trust me on this one. So signing off.